All right, today I am going to show you how you can add fractions with tenths and hundredths. So if you pay really close attention to place value, you might not actually have to make them all equivalent. Let me show you that. So I have 3/10 plus 43 hundredths. Okay, so one thing that I can do is be like, oop, they don't have the same denominator, let's make them the same. Multiply by 10 on the top and the bottom, and now I have 30 hundredths plus 43 hundredths. I can easily add 30 plus 43 and get 73 hundredths. Boom, done. But if you understand the relationship between decimals and fractions, then you don't actually have to change them. Now, if you need to, do it. But I want to show this to you. 3/10 plus 43 hundredths. All right. Well, I know that that's basically the same thing as adding 30 hundredths to 43 tenths. I know that in my brain. So I have 3 plus 4 is 73 over 100. Okay? So I can do that in my brain. If you're not ready to do that in your brain, don't do it in your brain. You don't need to do that yet. So here's another one for you. Let's take a look at six tenths plus 19 hundredths. All right, so you can go ahead and try, actually, yes, go ahead and try this one on your own. All right, so there's two strategies you could have taken. Multiplying by 10 on the top and the bottom to get you 60 hundredths plus 19 hundredths and ending up with 79 hundredths. Or what you could have done is realize that this 6/10 is the same thing as 60 hundredths, just knowing it in your brain and adding it in your brain to get 79 hundredths, okay? So if you're comfortable with it, you can just know in your brain, oh, 6/10, that's 60 hundredths. I'll just add that to 19 hundredths and get 79 hundredths. All right, go ahead and now try this one on your own. Three tenths plus 65 hundredths. Go ahead and try that. All right, so I know in my brain that 3/10 is equal to 30 hundredths. So I'm gonna do 30 hundredths plus 65 hundredths, and I'm gonna get 95 hundredths. What I can also do is write out that times 10 times 10 and write it out as 30 hundredths plus 65 hundredths. I can do that if I want to. I have one more I want you to see. $11 hundredths plus 9/10. Go ahead and try that one on your own. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look here. I know that 9/10 is equal to 90 hundredths. I can write it out like this, or I can know it in my brain. And that is gonna equal 101 hundredths. But that's an improper fraction and I don't wanna leave it that way. So I'm gonna pull out a hole. And have 1 and 1/100th. All right, I hope you feel prepared now to learn more about decimals and how you can apply them.